So yeah. Back here is my brother, Ewan McPhee, and we are the leaders of the McPhee Big Band. How about a hand for the McPhee Big Band? That first tune was Callum Howe's arrangement of Frosty the Snowman. We heard from a couple fantastic members of our band. We heard on the melody from Mason Tejeda on the bass trombone. And then the first solo was Luke Caruth on the tenor trombone. And you heard from Ewan back there on the trumpet. We're gonna keep things going here. Our next chart is called Yo Tannenbaum. It's been on O Tannenbaum, translated to English known as O Christmas Tree. And it's arranged by the great Gordon Goodwin. This is Yo Tannenbaum. There we go. And also our wonderful, incredible pianist, Mr. Luke Van Wyer. Hopefully most of you can see him over there. So once again, that was Gordon Goodwin's Yo Tannenbaum. Alessandro and Luke are both longtime members of our band now and have been playing with us. I think both of them joined on the same gig of ours back in April. We've been playing here at the incredible Roscoe's Jazz Lounge since last Christmas. This is most likely the 1-year anniversary of playing here. And it's truly a blessing that we get to play here. But out of all of the gigs that we've done here, none of them do we look forward to more than our Christmas shows. You guys would just be shocked. There is so much amazing big band specific Christmas music out there that we're lucky to be able to track down and then hire these incredible musicians to be able to play and then be able to put it on for an incredible audience like you guys here at Roscoe's. So we're going to keep that going and show you guys all this incredible big band Christmas music that we have for you tonight. This next one is going to feature the trumpet section. We're going to get some buglers going back there. This is a Latin version of Holly Jolly Christmas. 1, 2, 3, 4. back there. That was Holly John. You heard first on the trumpet. Well, it was all on the trumpet. The first trumpet player you heard from was Dylan Quinn over here all the way on the right. That was Dylan Quinn on the trumpet. Then you heard from Jordan Sandoval. Then you heard from the one and only McPhee, of course, who's got the only green time event, so we're thinking about having this. And then finally, you heard from Vinny Dawson on Ewan's. Somewhere, they're all behind me. So, obviously, Ewan's not a rookie around here. Ewan's been around. I've chosen to hire him for most of the games. But this is Dylan's second game with us, and this is Jordan and Vinny's first time playing with the McPhee band. So, clap a hand for them. We have a lot of first-time members of the band playing tonight. We also have Hugh Finley on the trombone playing with us for. I have a question on that. This is Hugh's second time in the band, and he played on all of our Christmas games last year. So it's great to have him back. He's been going to ASU, and it's great to have him back. Over my left shoulder, we have Nick Perez on the trombone, and this is his first gig with us, so having a hand for him. And then on this next chart, this is going to be Tom Kubis' arrangement of Jingle Bells, and you're going to hear from two featured members of our band who are also first-timers. Eric Croissant on the tenor sax, and you'll hear from Nick Perez on the trombone right behind you. This is Tom Kubis' arrangement of Jingle Bells. One, two, three, four. Tom Kubis' Jingle Bells. Big boys in there. That was Nick Perez on the bass trombone. Left shoulder. We heard a wonderful tenor sax solo from our first time member over here, Eric Croissant. Eric on the fiddle solo. And playing lead trumpet on that tune with a short solo at the beginning. That was Vinny Dawson over here over my left shoulder. Let's give a hand for Vinny. Playing a beautiful Wayne Bergeron solo right there. Next chart is a favorite one of mine in the set. I arranged this for our Christmas shows last year. Did any of you happen to see our band last Christmas? We called ourselves the Swingle Bells. That was the origin of the music band. Anyone see any of those concerts? Give it a cheer if you saw that. Well, if you're a returning supporter, we're so happy to have you back. And if this happens to be your first time hearing us play, thank you so much for coming out and making the drive from wherever you might reside. We're so excited to just be here playing music for you. This is my arrangement of Baby It's Cold Outside. And on this chart, you're going to hear from our lead trombonist, Mr. Luke Caruth, who's going to play a duet with me. And you'll hear a trumpet solo as well from Jordan Sanders. This is Baby It's Cold Outside. One, two, three. Thank you so much. That's my way to the baby from one side. I think it still holds up from a year ago. Thank you to Luke Carruth on the trombone. He will be here. And for another rookie in the band, Jordan Sandoval on the trumpet. Give him a hand. That was a great solo. There's just so much good Christmas jazz in general, and especially Christmas big band music, and it's what my brother and I look forward to the most out of all the concerts that we prepare every year. There's just so much good literature. This one might be top 3, top 1, who knows. It's definitely a fan favorite. This is going to feature a lot of members of the band, and I'll introduce you to them after. This is Bob Thurston's arrangement of You're a Mean One, Mr. Grinch. And to start, this is going to feature also a first-time member of our band, but a great musician who we've worked with many times. This is Mason Tejeda on the bass trombone. So take it away, Mason. solos with a 39 and a half foot pole. That was You're a Mean One, Mr. Grinch. You heard on that tune from Luke Carruth on the trombone once again. You next heard from, let's see, who do we have? I'm trying to remember the order. We had Morgan on the clarinet. We had Mr. Morgan Griffiths. And Morgan's the OG. Morgan's been here since the very start with me and you. Morgan and I went to high school together. He plays tenor, he plays alto, he plays flute, he plays clarinet, he plays piccolo, he plays whatever you want him to, and he solos like a beast. Give it up for Morgan Griffiths. Then next you heard from our guitarist, who's so solid, Mr. Ethan Onosanto. Finally, we took it over to the only man that could anchor down this sax section. That is Cameron Westmoreland on the baritone saxophone. A hand for the backbone of our rhythm section on that one as well. Our drummer, Mr. Christopher Nollander. Finally, the real Grinch, because I think he's the only one wearing a green tie. That was Ewan on the lead trumpet. Give it up for Ewan. Give it up for Mr. Grinch and Ewan. We have one more tune before we're going to take a short break from this incredible set that we're trying to get through. Hopefully, our faces will be fine by the end of it. We have one more tune, then we're going to take a little break, and we'll be back with a second set of music with some incredible surprises and some more treats. But you guys have been a fantastic audience. We're the McPhee Big Band, and if you'd like to support us, follow us on our Instagram, because that's where we post about all of our upcoming concerts and all the different events we do. We're also for hire. We love playing at private Christmas parties especially, but really any kind of events. We do private events, whether it's with the big band if you really want that big spectacle, or if you just want some nice background combo jazz, if you want a cover band, for New Year's Eve stuff. We love doing all kinds of gigs. So we can be reached either through me and you personally or through our Instagram. We post about all our concerts here at Roscoe's, which we get to do all the time. We're so lucky to get to be able to play here. So follow us out there, and if you want to support us even further, any donations that you guys are willing to give are very appreciated by all of us, and it allows us to do more concerts. Your support by buying a ticket and coming out to see us means so much, and so we hope that you'll keep coming back to support us and we'll keep treating you guys to great music. So we have one more tune. This is going to be a medley. I believe there's about 30 different Christmas songs in this medley, so we'll have to see how many of these songs you can catch. But the medley is called Keep Calm and Carol On.
All right.
And for the first time ever, this tune is going to feature our co-leader, Mr. Ewan McPhee, on the piccolo trumpet. Show him that thing, Ewan. We'll see how much knows this toy trumpet is. Little trumpet boy. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. for you. These players are so incredible, but the second set is going to be even better than that, if you can believe it. We're going to take about 10 minutes of a break. Please go enjoy each other's company, and be back here in 10 minutes for another great set of music. Once again, thank you guys so much. You're an incredible audience. We are the McPhee Big Band. Thank you guys.
You guys took the shortcut to get here.